Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and today we're going to make beef cracklings. These are kind of like the pork rinds you might buy in a little potato chip bag at your store, but they're made with beef. I had extra fat on a tri-tip that I made. You might check that recipe out because it's really great. But I don't like to throw away anything if I don't have to. So with that fat from that beef, I made caramelized onions and I made these little beef cracklings. I got all that beautiful fat rendered off that beef so that I could use that for my onions. What you need for this recipe is a slab of beef, and I don't even care what cut you get. Take your meat out of the styrofoam packaging it comes in. This next step is going to take some very careful work with your knife. I like to cut the fat down to 1/8 to 1/4 inch on the meat. But be really careful. You've got to keep your hand way away from the edge. Once I've cut a little flap, I can use that as my pulley. And then I just kind of eyeball it. And if I hit the meat, then I know I've gone too far deep into the fat layer. See, I hit the meat there. Now, I want to avoid doing that for the rest of this. Every time I start, my hand is off the meat because that's the place where I can hurt myself the easiest. Now I'm going to grab the flat, and that's my little handle. Done. If I have to use fat in something, like maybe browning some onions, this is going to make those onions burst with flavor. So turn your frying pan on high and take your beef fat. This is the fat that I trimmed off my tri-tip roast. So here we have all the trimmings. This might come from your chuck steak or anything else you're making with beef. Save that fat. It's wild with flavor. So I'm putting it in one layer in the frying pan. I like to leave that on high. I hear that sizzle. I know something's happening. I want to get that fat melting fast. Since I'm only a couple feet from my frying pan and babysitting it, I noticed it's time for a flip because this side is all beautiful, crispy brown looking. Woo! Stand back. There's heat in this kitchen. Since I had a little mishap, I'm going to turn this down to medium. That's enough risky business for me. I let that fry and I flipped it in 5 minutes. These beef cracklings look great. I'm going to take a bite. Ugh. Oh my gosh, it's so crispy. This is so sinful. This is so decadent. It is so tasty. Subscribe to my channel and let's keep making great things in the kitchen.